Hi, I'm Abigail Lee, and my project is self-improvement with journaling. My thoughts are constantly in a jumble, and I often caught myself in cycles of overthinking. I wanted to focus on my mental and emotional health to become more happy and content. So I resolved to journal regularly and hope to not only find a method to regulate my thoughts, but also recognize negative thinking and take steps towards cultivating a growth mentality. For my activity, I journaled at least once every 2 days for 2 weeks, and at the end of the 2 weeks, I reread all my entries and wrote one reflective entry focusing on growth. I kept myself in check by setting a reminder on my phone at 8 p.m. every 2 days, and I would pack my journal in my backpack so that I would be able to journal at convenient times during particularly busy days. My reflective entry aimed specifically toward my goal of cultivating a growth mindset where I wrote down phrases I could repeat to myself whenever I had negative self talk that I would see throughout the past 2 weeks. My daily entries are a bit personal, so I won't be sharing them, but here are two examples of reflective entries. One responds to the phrase I had a lot, which was, "Why am I like this?" And the other were phrases or thoughts that I could have to start the day. My pre and post results were before I never journaled and I dealt with overthinking. In the beginning of the project, I had to overcome feelings of shyness and hiding my thoughts from my journal. It was hard for me to admit my feelings to my journal, and I wrote once every 2 days. During the project, I felt more comfortable with writing freely in my journal, and reading past thoughts helped me to put things into perspective and become more grateful. By the end of the project, I enjoy journaling and look forward to the end of the day and writing. I write every day. In the future, I intend to continue journaling and writing my thoughts down. These are resources that elaborate more on how to journal intentionally and what to keep in mind while journaling. It also helped me decide what method of journaling, like gratitude or art journaling, would be best suited toward my goal, so you can check out these links to learn more as well. For my self reflection, during the project, I realized that being too shy to write my thoughts down was a reflection of being scared to be wrong and fail. My thoughts are now much easier to recognize and tackle objectively when I see them on paper and express them in words. I'm also better at expressing myself and am more mindful about negative self talk, which makes me closer to my goal. I learned that journaling is something that I really like doing and it helps me organize my thoughts. I became more mindful and consequently more grateful after journaling. Journaling helped me to see that my day was never all or nothing, and even after a bad end of my day, writing down the full details of my day helped me to go to sleep feeling happy, appreciative, and even excited to wake up and look forward to see what the next day had in store. Moving forward, I intend to continue journaling and bring my journal around with me throughout the day, but I will try to focus on one quality I can improve on in a week rather than tackling everything at once. And I'll journal when I think about it rather than trying to follow a strict schedule. Thank you.